Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and a very good morning. So, we will continue our mathematics evaluation again. Okay, however, this is the last topic, okay, which is years purchase dua rate, or we also call it as YP dua rate. Okay, alright. So YP dua rate actually is the PV of right to receive annual income of RM1, for example, each year when income will terminate with effect of taxation on income and must invest in sinking funds to replace capital outlay at the end of the term. Okay. So YP dua rate actually is normally apply for the leasehold property. Okay, so if you want to calculate the interest of the leasehold property, okay, so we must use YP dua rate. Okay, so here is the timeline. Okay, so previously we have learned on the freehold property. Okay, so for freehold property, we will use YP single rate, YP in perpetuity, YP reversion to perpetuity. Okay, so that is for freehold property. However, this time we're gonna learn on leasehold property calculation of interest. Okay, so for that purpose of leasehold property, okay, so we need to use YP dua rate. Okay, years purchase dua rate. Alright. So it is different, okay, because our YP dua rates or leasehold property is the property that is you will use or occupy the property for a certain period of times. Okay, it based on the agreements, okay, for the lease or rentals purpose. So we refer to the agreements, how many years the lease periods, how many years the rental periods. Okay. However, this one also will be applied for the leasehold property that's stated in the titles. However, for that particular purpose is very we could say that it's very seldomly applied in the calculation, because of normally we're gonna use comparison methods and we find out the almost similar property with the subject property. However, for the investment purpose, okay, so you need to use the YP dua rate formula, okay, for leasehold property. Okay, so let's say here, okay, so the property was let at RM1,000, okay, per month, okay, and that the the property, the surrounding property actually, the market rentals is 1,000 per month. Okay, however, this leaseholder, okay, let the property at RM800 per month. So here you can see that there is a profit there, whereby the leaseholder lease the property which is below the market rentals, so that we can assume that, okay, the leaseholder, okay, got an extra money lah, because of the leaseholder rent the property below the market rental. Because of the market rental is 1,000 and he let the property at RM800, okay, which is 200 below the market rental. Okay, for your information, for YP dua rate, we considered on the profit rentals, okay, to calculate the interest of the property. Alright, so this is the formula. The formula is quite long, okay, and I could say that it is quite complicated, because it involves several methods of calculation, several formula. Okay, it is embedded together here. Okay, so the formula is 1 over I plus x times tax. Okay, so first of all, you need to calculate on tax first. Okay. Alright, so I is interest rate. Okay, S is annual sinking fund, which is I over A minus 1. Okay, that's equal to 1 over 1 minus tax. So first you need to calculate tax first. Okay, why tax involved in the calculation of leasehold property? So you need to look at the what have you mentioned before. Okay, it's involving profit rentals. So when it involves a profit, okay, so automatically it will involve tax. Okay, alright, so the formula for tax is 1 over 1 minus tax. Okay, so this is the first thing that you need to do. Alright, so then time with the S. So the result of tax, okay, so you need to time with S. S is the sinking fund, annual sinking fund. So the formula is I over A minus 1. Alright, so for this case, the annual sinking fund, you need to use the sinking funds rate. Okay, so in the question, okay, for the exercise, you will be given, okay, the annual sinking funds rate of tax. Okay, rates. Okay, so you're gonna use that particular rates, okay, to calculate sinking fund. And then the result of tax times S, you plus with I. And then lastly is 1 over of the result. So you will get the YP2R rate. It's quite complicated. Okay. Okay, so let's look at the examples. Okay. Mr. Johan owns a leasehold property with a profit rent of 800 per month. Okay. If you still remember, we will consider on the profit rentals. Okay. The profit rents 800 per month for 18 years. Okay, so it means that the lease period is 18 years. Assuming a rate of return is 7.5%. So 7.5% is interest rate. Right. Okay, the ASF is 3%. So means the sinking funds for this is 3%. And tax 40%. This one, tax will be refer to the income tax or the tax given under the according to the budget every year that given by the government. Alright, so calculate the value of Mr. Johan's interest. Okay, so how to do this? The way how to do this actually is similar to what you have learned before. Okay, however, the difference is previously you use income or rental receipt. Okay, for this case, you're gonna use a profit rent. Okay, for this situation, it's already stated the profit rent is 800 per month. Okay, so let's say if the questions, okay, stated that, okay, Mr. Johan lease the property at 800 per month. Okay, however, the market rental is 1,000. Okay, for 18 years. Okay, and he leased the property for 18 years. So the things that you need to do first is you to calculate the profit rent. So the profit rent is 1,000 minus 800. So we'll get the profit rent is 200. Then after that, you times with the YP2R rates. Okay, so however, for this situation, it is already stated, okay, leasehold property with a profit rent of 800 per month. So means that no need to deduct anymore because it is given already. Okay, so now because it is 800 per month, so you need to time with 12. Okay, so time with YP2R rate for 18 years at 7.5%, 3% sinking fund, and 40% tax. So it is 6.8414. So the interest will be 65,678 ringgit. Okay, so how to get the 6.8414? Okay, so this one you will apply the formula of YP2R rate that we have discussed before. So this is the view, okay? So it's quite complicated, okay? If you recap back, the formula is 1 over I plus S times tax. Okay, so this is the I is 0.075, okay? SI over A minus 1. So I for sinking fund is 0.03. So A is 1 plus 0.03 power of 18 minus 1. Okay, so tax is 1 over 1 minus tax. Our tax is 40%, so 1 minus 0.4. Okay, so 1 over 0. Okay. Alright, so first you need to settle tax. Okay, settle the tax first. 1 over 1 minus 0.4. So you will get 1.667. Okay, then you times with the S sinking fund, okay, 0.0427, and then this particular result you plus with the 0.075, and then 1 divide with the result, and then you will get 6.841439. Okay, so we just take for 4 decimal points or 2 decimal points. Okay, so we get the with 9,600, so you got the interest. Okay, this is how to do. Okay, first tax, time, sinking fund plus interest, and then you 1 divide with the result. Okay, alright. Okay, so here is the number. You can refer to this if you still cannot understand this. So hopefully this will help you a lot. Okay. Alright, so that's all for this time. Okay, thank you.